and we welcome you to our Thursday night vigil. And to those who've not logged in, you're more than welcome. And to those who will watch this live recording, and for those who don't know who I am yet, I'm Brother Sean, and I am a member of the Teo community of Interfaith Franciscans, an online cyber community who have dedicated our lives for peace and for unity within the whole family of God. Let us begin by lighting our candle. If you have one handy, may I invite you to light it, and that we can share it this evening for all the children of God around the world, especially in Egypt, in Syria, in Afghanistan, and now in Nigeria. And I would like to read a very old Celtic blessing from the Iona prayer book. You are above me, O God. You are beneath. You are in air. You are in earth. You are beside me. You are within. O God of heaven, you have made your home on earth, in the broken body of creation. Kindle within me a love for you in all things. Let us be still now, and let us come to the table of many blessings, where we gather as brothers and sisters of different faiths. We gather in love. So let us relax now, and let us just be mindful of our in-breaths as we take a nice, deep, non-labored in-breath. Now let us hold that in-breaths, and now release any tension or stress, worries or fears, and we give them to our Earth Mother Gaia. Just relax now, and just continue to breathe to the rhythm of your breathing. And let us acknowledge the most priceless gift that God has given to you and me, the gift of free will, the gift to choose whether to listen in the stillness and silence of our sacred oasis, or to get up and walk away. But for those of us who've switched off the mind, disconnected the phone and the mobile, let us be still now, and let us use our gift of free will to call on the messengers of God. The messengers of God are the angels and archangels who administer the love of God to the children of God. They do not represent religion, for they have been in existence long before religion came into being. They represent spirituality, the love of the Supreme, for you and me. As we close our eyes, let us imagine that we are going on a short journey to our spiritual home, to the Bedouin tent at the foothills of Mount Sinai, where the prophet Enoch gave the Kabbalah and the Tree of Life to the therapeutic scenes of Mount Sinai. Let's just imagine that we're walking early morning across the Sinai plains, and we're walking with our brothers and sisters who are gathered here. we are experiencing a desire to meet up with friends and to connect with the cosmic Christ, with our spiritual teacher. Let us welcome Gaia, our Earth Mother, the nature spirits, the tree divas and elementals, and let's not forget the Lord Buddha, Vishnu, Ganesh, Krishna. We call on Lord Jesus, the cosmic Christ, and we welcome Rumi, Gandhi, Osho, Mia Baba, Sri Chimoy, our dear brother Francis of Assisi, and all the great holy men and women of God from all faiths and none. We welcome them, and they're walking with us, and they're singing and rejoicing, for we are making our way to our spiritual home in the Bedouin tent at Mount Sinai, in the beautiful plains of northern Egypt. Let us just focus on the merriment, the joy, and the love. And we've chosen to go to our spiritual home because of the unrest that's in Cairo, Alexandria. Sorry, that made me jump. Forgive me. We are here to try and bring a positive light with the support of Isis, Horus, and Osiris, and all the great pharaohs of that land, together with our brother and sister Essenes of Mount Sinai. We come to bring the feminine energies of God back into Egypt, back into the mindset of a beautiful people who are exhibiting more masculine energy, rooted in fear, insecurity, and also to meet with the fundamentalists and show them love. Be still as you walk on this journey. Let us be still now. I would like to play a beautiful song from Celtic praise called Sarah's Prayer. Let us listen and enjoy the beautiful words. Be still and allow the Spirit of God come upon you.
Look upon my face, O Father, I have come to seek you in this place, for I long to give reflection to the awesome glory of your grace. Search my
beautiful Celtic Irish lilt. It does wonders for my soul. Let us come. Let us listen to the voice of Spirit as we meander across the desert floor and there seek the Beloved who calls us by name, who calls us to be still. First, I want to share with you 2 quotes from His Holiness the Dalai Lama. He talks about self-development and taking control of your life. To make the mind docile, it is essential for us to discipline and control it well. And then he says about training the mind, he says, just as a trainer disciplines and calms a wild and willful steed by subjecting it to skillful and prolonged training, so must the wild, wandering, random activities of body and speech be tamed to make them docile, righteous and skillful. And another quote really said something to me, and it's from Confucius, who lived 551 before Christ, BC. The man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. The man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. And Rumi again says, let the beauty of what you love be what you do. And you and I are here. We are here to share our love with the world. We are here in recognition of our divinity as a child of God. And when one brother or sister is hurting, regardless of their belief, then the whole mystical family of God is affected. So we come in the name of love, and we invite Magdalena, the divine feminine aspect of God, to come to us. And as we are nearing the tent, the Bedouin tent, we can hear singing and great laughter and rejoicing. So as we close our eyes, we visualize ourselves coming in to meet with our brothers and sisters who've come from all around the world, and they've come to welcome us after an arduous journey of coming from the mind back to the heart. And they welcome us by washing our feet, which is customary within the Therapeutaceans. They bathe our feet and then dry them with fresh towels. And then our beloved Earth Mother comes to us, and she anoints our feet with the blessed healing oils. We are escorted then by the nature spirits, the elementals and the divas to sit in a circle, forming a circle of light. And in the center there is a beautiful fire of cedar wood burning, because the temperature has dropped now and there is a slight chill in the air. But in this circle there is the cosmic Christ, with Gaia, Magdalena, Mother Mary, and our beloved Kuan Yin. And outside the circle, each of our spiritual teachers have joined us with the archangels and angels. It is a time of celebration. It is a time of coming home. It is a time to behold, to enfold, to hold and to listen to the inner voice of Spirit speak to our heart. And with every breath that we take, we are receiving a gift of love from Gaia, our healing love up through the soles of our feet. It is balancing, strengthening, and realigning all of our chakras in our body. And through the crown chakra, a gateway has opened in the heavens, and we see a portal of light. And the angels of the violet flame are releasing this pure light down into our crown chakra. And it's making its way down, cleansing the third eye so that we can see, cleansing the throat chakra so that we can sing the praises of God. It's now coming past the thymus chakra, the window or gateway to the angelic realm. And the violet flame is now piercing the heart with the purest love. And it's reawakening us to Christ consciousness. Be still now and visualize yourself in this sacred circle with all our brothers and sisters. Brothers and sisters we may not have seen in this lifetime or in others, but we know they're from our soul group family, and they've come to support us. Let us visualize now the fire burning, and in this fire we see the most beautiful image. It is the face of God, the Father, Mother God. And they wish to speak to us through their Son, the Cosmic Christ. And these words I share have been channeled to a wise one who received these words several years ago, and my heart has guided me to share them with you on this night. I am ever present. Seek those who would listen and let them know, for their hearts long to be communication with their God, for they wander in the wastelands of despair, each and every turn blocked by rocks and mountains. Countless walk in denial of their God, countless are in despair. My words are given for the enlightenment of many. They will hear me through this communication, and my words will inspire anew for all our beautiful children in my sight. And love for the Creator will shine through in every thought, every word and action. And there can be no turning back, no seeking another path, for you have found the way, you have found me, and you will stay a while and hear my voice, for I would come to you in joy and in pure light. Gone are the dark days of despair. Gone are the time-consuming negative diversions. Hear me, for I would speak. I ask all to step into the light. I ask all to stand firm against the darkness. For if allowed, it would rampage against those who are not so strong in spirit and would cause their downfall. And many seek to know, many long to see and feel the light. And as each one stretches out a hand, their heart will follow. I say to you now, will yours be the heart that offers love? And these are the words of the cosmic Christ for you. And as we take a deep breath, we breathe in the love of our God. And having reawakened our heart chakra, we are mindful of Gaia's love and the love of the violet flame around our heart. And the Christ speaks to us and says, visualize Jerusalem, the heartbeat of the world. Send love, light and blessing now to the Abrahamic faith, to all Jews, Muslims and Christians. For they are in torment, they are in denial. They worship me with their lips, but their hearts are closed to my love. And as we breathe in, we hold that in-breath, and now we bring the love of Gaia and the violet flame through our out-breath, and we release it over Jerusalem. Be still. And in the next in-breath, with Gaia's love and the love of the violet flame enriching our heart, we breathe in, we connect with their love, and we now release it across Egypt, beginning in Cairo, right across the sacred land and desert, so that every child of God, every Egyptian, will be touched right now by the love of their God. And we give thanks. And in the next in-breaths, we breathe in the love of the Father, Mother, God. We hold that love and enrich it with Gaia's love and the violet flame's love. And in our out-breaths, we blow love right across Syria, Jordan, Turkey, the whole Middle East, to Afghanistan and Nigeria. Let us visualize little sparks of flame traveling out like a myriad of stars from the sacred fire, with the angels of light being taken to every child of God. And as we sit around this fire, we are mindful that we are loved. And the voice from the sacred flames speaks to us. I am your God. I called you by your name. You are mine. I have not called you to be submissive to those who would rape your soul and leave you fractured in a desert without water. I gather my children now to rise up against fundamentalism and all erroneous teachings that infuse guilt, fear, and control. And I ask you to come back to love. For God is love. I am love. You are love. Each child of God, you included, were created in love. Not fear, not guilt, and not hate. And suddenly we become aware that the angels of light are taking a light spark from the eternal fire and placing it over our head. And from that spark there is a radiant light, divine light, now being rushed through our mind, body and spirit. It has become a part of us, and it has reawakened the I Am presence within us. And we can sense our angels' wings growing. We can sense that now we are in flight, sending love, light, and blessing to the world. We are the wings of the children of God, whose voice in the wilderness has been heard. And as emissaries of light, we are now walking with them as their prayer partners. Let us relax. Let us be still. And now let us receive a blessing from the cosmic Christ. He places his hand above us and he anoints us. He anoints us in the name of the Father, Mother, God, in the presence of Gaia, Kuan Yin, and Magdalena, and he says, I called you by your name. You are my beloved. Go now. Let your light shine, the light of my love for you within you, and bring it to those who are in darkness and despair. Be an emissary of light, and nurture that light through prayer, through discipline, and through fasting. Be at peace and know that I am the God who loves you and who saves you. Be at peace now. Become that peace. You are now that peace. My peace for the world. Amen. Let us just sit in the silence for a moment as we pray. As we pray. Be still now.